Hello, my name is Justin Schaefer. I write an article in Men's Health Magazine called Win the Sprain Game. It's by Stephen Fry. Most of you, I'm sure, have played sports, wore high heels, sprained ankle, sprained something. The article goes on to say sprained ankles is the most common injury in sports. 25,000 Americans a day sprain their ankle. That's 9 million people a year. A lot of these people don't get the correct treatment, so they have chronic ankle instability for the rest of their life, or until they finally become healed or get the correct treatment. The article goes over the 4 steps. First step is to assess the sprain. They go by different grades. You got grade 1, which is going to be just stretching the ligaments. Grade 2, which is going to be stretching and partially tearing the ligaments, and grade 3, which is completely tearing the ligaments in your ankle. Of course, each grade, you're going to require longer rest time or therapy. Okay. The second step is rest. They use the RICE method, which is rest, ice, compression, elevation. Ice, rest, of course, depends on what grade, how long you have to rest it for. Icing, they want you to apply ice 20 minutes every 2 hours for the first 48 hours. Then when you put compression on it, they want you to wrap the ankle comfortably to minimize swelling. Also, a walking boot is preferred if you can get it from your doctor. You have to elevate your ankle above your heart to prevent fluids from accumulating in your foot. The next step is exercising your foot. They go through a couple different exercises, one being elevating your foot and writing a letter with your big toe for 10 minutes, going through the alphabet 4 times a day for the first 2 days. Another one is 3 times a day. For 5 minutes, you put your foot in hot water and you do the alphabet, and then you put it in cold water for 6 sets of your toes or your feet being in cold water, and lifting your toes and relaxing them for 2 seconds. So 8 seconds lifting, 2 seconds relaxing. And then you're going to plop it back and forth, 30 seconds in hot water, 30 seconds cold water for 4 minutes. That's the exercises they recommend. The last step is balance. Just like you have to balance in life, you're also going to have to balance with your feet, your ankles. It's very important you walk on your feet every day. When you're brushing your teeth, they want you to lift your foot up and, for 3 minutes and balance on your one ankle. So that's just one of the exercises. Of course, if you go through physical therapy, they become harder, or there's several different exercises. Thank you.
Nice work.